just excited about being here and being able to impact people's lives. How many excited about vacation?
Yep.
No, how many excited about vacation? Yeah. Well, I am too. I'm excited. I'm so excited that I left my family, you know, back in the States. We're celebrating our independence from you all. But I'm gonna, you know, Eugene is actually taking some pictures. But one of the things I'm gonna do when I post a picture on Facebook, you know, here is my, where's Dave? Here's my saying, Dave. I'm gonna put this on the picture. You know, I choose to work today while others are vacationing, so I can vacation when other people are working. You gotta think about that.
Wow.
You gotta think about that. See, when you have money freedom and when you have time freedom, you can actually choose what you're gonna do and when you're gonna do it. And with my background, of course, I'm a pastor, but I also own a traditional business. And you know, I've just been really, really big on financial independence and time independence. You know, I have 3 kids. I love my family. I love my wife. I love my kids. I love spending time with them. I love exposing them. I believe that exposure leads to expansion of the mind. And so I try to do everything I can do to make sure that I expose my kids to, you know, bigger things. You know, one of the things I realize is that I cannot choose my kids' friends, but I can choose the environment in which they pick them.
Wow. Wow.
I can't choose their friends, but I can choose the environment in which they pick them. So it's my responsibility to set the environment in which my kids can make the selection. So I'm really passionate about that. When I came across vacation a year ago, when I saw it, within 15 minutes, I made a decision. Spencer Arberson, who's our Vice President of Business Development, he tells the story everywhere he goes about me helping him. So within 15 minutes, I asked the person who invited me how much this cost. He ignored me. I hit him again. I hit him the first time, he ignored me. I hit him again, he ignored me again. I hit him harder the third time, and he told me it was only $149. I hollered and screamed right there, pulled my card out and gave it to him, and he said, I'll sign you up later. I said, no, sign me up right now. I just came back from Montego Bay where I went on my first all-inclusive trip. Now, you know, the interesting thing about that, so y'all know about all-inclusive. I didn't know what all-inclusive was. So, I was actually in Montego Bay with Bishop Malcolm. I'm doing a part of his conference. And so we stayed at the Hilton. It was all-inclusive. You know, so we came back one night from the conference, and I went to the bar to get a Sprite. And so I asked him there for a Sprite, and I said, how much it costs? And he said, no, it's, you know, it's free. You know, I was like, wow. So I went back being spiritual, Miss Marcy. I went back being deep, like, oh man, the favor of God works in the way. You know, they gave me a free Sprite, and Bishop Jordan and Bishop were all around, and they all bust out laughing. My wife laughed too. I'm like, what are y'all laughing at? They said it's all inclusive, it's free. I said, what does that mean? They said free, food and drink free. Well, I had been working out, but for the next 2 or 3 days, I didn't work out, and every 2 hours in the all-inclusive resort, they opened up a new restaurant. And needless to say, every 2 hours I was eating at a new restaurant. So I didn't get I didn't lose any weight there. But so I went there. I paid $1,600. That was just for the trip. I upgraded our room because we were celebrating our anniversary. But still, I paid $1,600. Didn't include our plane ticket. Well, that same trip we have in our back office right now for 296 American dollars. I think it's like 192 pounds. Wow. So literally, I would have saved $1,000. Sign me up. I travel personally, I travel professionally, and I travel from a pastoral perspective. So immediately, it made sense. And so what I want to talk to you guys about, and I'm going to finish my story, but I'm going to go into what I want to talk to you guys about in this first session. I will do something separate in the next session. I will talk about, David, the 5 ways we make money. I think one of the problems in us growing this business is that the presentations are great, but you know, one of the things I'm finding success in is breaking down how you really make the money in a layperson's for a layperson's perspective. So, you know, make it simple. But what I want to talk about to you guys today is the psychology of recruiting. The psychology. Come on, say it back. Say the psychology. Well, Bishop Malcolm taught me this. He said that we don't learn on the inhale, we learn on the exhale. So I may have you guys repeating things back to me because you learn on the way. Exhale. I got it? We learn on exhale. So the psychology of recruiting. Say that. Say
The psychology of recruiting.
Now, I'm going to really be specific, and some of you I may make you mad because I need to deal with some mindsets here, especially people on my team, and I know on your team, and David's team. I'm going to deal with everybody. His mindset. And let me share something with you about vacation. I'm known as the pastor of vacation. I work with teams all across the United States, many of the diamonds, because my niche market is pastors. So people are constantly calling me and asking me to do three-way calls and different things like that with pastors and bishops and apostles on their team. So I have no problem in actually, sharing my information with other teams, because here is one thing that Tanya Mizell, one of our national diamonds, said to me. She says, Pastor Knox, your service to many is going to lead to greatness. You hear what I just said? The service of many is going to lead to greatness. Let me tell you something. Just give you a little nugget on mindset. If you think scarcity, you're going to be broke. There is no such thing as scarcity. There is abundance. Scarcity only exists in your mind. So if you can't open yourself up and talk to other people because you're trying to build your team, then you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it. Because there may be somebody on somebody else's team that's an expert, and you may need them to do that three-way call for you to help them because they come from the same niche market, and you may need them. So I realize that one of the keys to my mental freedom is that I got to be willing to serve everybody, because what you sow is what you want to
reap.
I got that? Yeah. So the psychology of recruiting. Well, I'm going to share with you 4 things, but the 4th one is going to be my first point in dealing with the psychology of recruiting. One of the reasons why I love vacation is, number one, is the team leadership. We have great leadership. I think it was you, Ms. Marcy, she talked about the experience that we have in vacation. You're talking about over 120 years of leadership. Now, vacation, the marketing side, is not even 2 years old. It'll be 2 years old in actually September. And so you got to think about it. It's only 1 year old here in the UK. Now, let me go here. How many people are in the UK?
64.
64 million. And there's 1,500 people in the whole UK in this business. 1,500, 64 million? Really? And y'all fussing about travel? Think about that. 64 million people, and you guys fussing about travel? We missing it. We got lost last night. Harold's taking me back to the hotel. We got lost. I knew we was lost when I kept seeing the same McDonald's. I'm like, now it's not a different one. It's in the same place. It was to my left. I'm like, it's the same McDonald's. But here's the interesting thing. McDonald's don't sell the best burgers. They sell the most burgers.
Wow.
Because they don't sell burgers. They sell burger franchises. And they have burger franchises all over the world. You hear me? That burger, I won't even eat it. You can take it and wrap it up and put it up. 30 days later, it's still the same size. But they sell the most burgers because, listen, guys, they don't sell they don't just sell burgers, they sell burger franchises. The 2 things that we do is we sell travel, and we sell travel franchises. You're going to make your money selling travel franchises. You own a job when you sell travel. You own a job when you sell travel. Now, travel is our product, and it's a great product. It's sexy, but people will bog you down and waste your time if you spend all your interest trying to focus on getting a car for hire. Hello? And I'm going to show you in the second training is this. It takes 90 days to make money on travel, but it takes 7 days to make money on selling travel industries, travel franchises. Pick. 7 days, 90 days. Come on, which one would you? 790. My wife likes 7. It was amazing. Sunday night at 11:59 on Eastern Standard Time. We know, it ends, and then on Monday, sometime during the day, I know what my check is going to look like on Friday. That's exciting. Y'all can clap right there. So 64 million people in just the UK alone, and there's only 1,500 people. You gotta be kidding me.
That's right.
You got to be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. And so we have a great team of leaders. The other thing that I love about it is that we got great tools. We, 4-step system, we have great tools. The other thing I love about it is travel. That's number 3. It's travel. But here is a 4th thing, but it's actually the first point to recruit. Time. See, we have to realize that, I heard somebody say, well, what if you had the opportunity to invest in Facebook? What if you had the opportunity to invest in Microsoft? You would have done it. Well, I got a story. My brother-in-law went to work for a company. They gave him stock in Apple. He got ready to buy a house. A couple years later, he sold the stock. Missed it.
What?
Sold it to get money for a down payment on the house. Sometimes we have something and we don't know the value of it. We sell it,
That's right.
or we cancel,
Yep.
or we terminate, called vacation. Because we don't understand that the vision is for an appointed time. And it's better to get in front of a trend than get at the end of a trend. The people, see, timing is all about catching the trend. You got that? Say, timing is about the trend. Say it back.
Timing is about the trend.
Now watch this. The word trend, David, has end in it.
Yeah.
The people who catch the trend at the end are going to pay. The people who catch a trend at the beginning, timing, they're going to get paid. I thought y'all might like that. Do you want to pay or do you want to get paid? But so the psychology, the first thing in the psychology of recruiting is understanding the timing of vacation. The timing of vacation. Now watch this. There is 7 billion people on the face of the earth. There are 3 million people in the United States. How many people in the UK?
64.
64 what? Million, right? Did I say that right? 64 million. 64 million in the UK alone, right? Okay. Now, all the vacation through attrition, it's about 36,000 people. 36,000 people. Look at this. Bam. See the difference? That's amazing. And right now in the UK, there's 1,500. That's even more amazing. I put that here. That's even more amazing. 1,500 people in this business. 64. You know the thing I love about this is that this opportunity gives me the ability to actually recruit globally.
Yep.
So let me tell you something about recruiting. You got to find a product that meets your values. If it doesn't match your values, stop doing that. If it does not, see, travel, it matches my values. Yeah, I value travel. Yeah. But the other thing about it is, you also got to find a product that the majority of consumers are using. Now think about this. Okay, there's a company in the United States, and they're also here in London, they sell makeup. But they only sell makeup to a certain half of the population, to women.
Yeah.
So what did you just do? You just disregarded 50% of the population. Call men. I know they got cologne and all that. So watch this. You only see women in Mary Kay. When you talk about timing, you talk about trend, you're at the back end of Mary Kay. I mean, if somebody's doing Mary Kay, they're at the back end of it.
Yeah.
But think about it. You eliminated 50% of the population.
That's right.
Think about that. 50%. So here's the other thing you got to think about. When you look at it, how much of the world uses the product? How much of the world uses the product? And then the other thing that you have to think about is how much competition is there. So, $5 trillion pound industry, $8 trillion. I gotta get this pound stuff together. There's $8 trillion in the United States, 5 trillion people. I mean, $5 trillion in pounds. I'm from the United States. 8 trillion, 5 trillion pounds. The #1 research word on the internet between 9 and 5. Everybody that travels, poor people, middle class, wealthy people, everybody travels. Wow, how much competition we have. Right now, it's probably, I can name 3 to 4 companies globally, you know, that do what we do from a direct sales or network marketing perspective. So guys, it looks great for us, but nobody has the compensation plan that we have. So it's all about timing. It's all about recognizing what, you know, the opportunity that you have. Because guess what? Almost 2 years ago, Donald Bradley took about 10 people to Dallas, Texas, and he saw something. And he went running. They didn't have, you know, all this stuff, pay a meal. They didn't have none of that stuff. The website that I first got was absolutely, oh my God. But all this new stuff that we're getting, guys, they're working this thing out. But you got to be able to recognize the time. And part of the timing, you know that you're on the verge of something big because all the kinks aren't worked out. And then you have the opportunity to see it get better. I've actually seen vacation get better in my 1 year. And I'm excited about it. Dave, have you saw it get better?
100%. Yeah.
So it's all about timing. And guess what? Why don't you get better with it? Are you with me?
Yeah.
Why don't you get better with it? Get better with it. Now, so timing. Now, here's the other thing we want to talk about is recruiting. I'm talking about the psychology of recruiting. So I got to use the word recruiting. Now, I got to deal with something here. I was talking to Eugene and talking to Harold, and is it John? John, he said last night he gave kudos to one of his guys on the team. He said that he broke their record and he became national in 29 days, right? Yes. Man, I was sitting there and I was really excited for him. But I went to him and said, hey John, I'm not trying to show off, but can I share something with you? He's like, yeah. I said, there's a terminology called national in a night. He's like, yeah. I said, I did that. First response was 16 people. I personally sponsored over 45 people. But my first 2 months, I recruited. I was ignorance on fire. I won the top dog award. I finished second my first month, and I won it. My second month, my third month, I was still at the top 3 or 4. I recruited. See, here's a mistake that some people are making in recruiting. Recruiting means you go wide.
Yes.
You go wide. Say wide.
Wide.
Now, wide represents your weekly paycheck. Your weekly paycheck. Right? But what's going on, Dave, is I'm talking to Eugene, they're trying to build debt. I wasn't the smartest person. Debt represents your monthly. I can count how much. Your monthly. Let me tell you something. Your weekly check impacts your monthly check. If your weekly check is small, your monthly check is going to be small. Are y'all getting it?
Yeah.
Are you getting it?
Yeah.
So you got to think about it. Is Eugene said, I've been working on my team. That's cool. But you need to understand, you got to go wide before you build depth. And here's a rule of thumb. You want to go 20 wide. You want to go 20 wide. Somebody ask me 20 wide. Dave, regional diamond, why would I say 20 wide?
Now you've got a big team to go down with.
Okay, big team, okay.
President.
Well, you just made nearly what, 1,700?
Dollars, okay, that's good. Yeah, got a big team to go down with, money, see, team, money, yeah. Watch this, John.
20 wide, you got your presidential lifestyle bonus.
Well, watch this. You there? It's not president. Well, presidential, you're qualified. Presidential qualified.
Yeah.
But I was looking towards international, but he went
Okay.
one further. In order to get presidential, a lot of people don't hear about presidential and vacation. You have to have 20 people wide. But the key to this is when you have 20 wide, you're internationally, based on personal recruits, you're internationally executive qualified.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say 20 is because of attrition.
That's right.
So you got to have 15 wide to even be qualified
Yeah.
for international. So Eugene can go out and sign up and get 3 people to go national, and he's a national himself. Well, he's not going to get that $600 bonus until he adds 5 more people. So the focus should be, let me build a team of 20 people.
Yeah.
20 people. Y'all with me?
Yes.
20 people. And some of you just got defeated in your mind. Really? 20. Yeah. Yes, 20. But you see why? You see the psychology behind it. See, we're dealing with psychology. We're dealing with mindset. We want to go 20 wide because I want to automatically become international qualified.
Yes.
You with me?
Yes.
And let me tell you nothing about psychology, the psychology of recruiting. Never stop recruiting.
Yeah.
Never stop recruiting. Because your team don't do what you say, they do what you do.
That's right.
You should always be in recruiting mode. And because of this business, because people will fall out and they don't see the value and they don't see the timing, they will drop out. And then now it's the 28th of the month, the 27th of the month, and you gonna miss your $600 lifestyle bonus because you were content with 15 people and 2 drop off. So now you gotta spend the next couple days trying to get 2 people signed up or get those 2 people back. So are y'all with me? I'm not boring you. So what's the rule of thumb? You want to go how wide?
20 wide.
Watch this. Your weekly check will impact your what? Monthly check. You got that?
Yep.
Your weekly, and it's not just your efforts, but the efforts of your team.
Yes.
Because we get coded bonus, we get check bonus. I mean check match. Those things are just Jesus. Hallelujah. Yes. Glory. Yeah. So think about that. So here it is. You got timing, you got recruiting. Now let me tell you something about it. I'm gonna give you some quick things about recruiting. A recruit, I'm gonna just abbreviate it, is not a recruit until they have 3 people. A recruit is not a recruit until they have 3 people. What I got? I don't know. Call it what you want to call it. But a recruit is not a recruit until you got 3 people. Why is the 3 people important? And don't y'all say, because you don't have to pay no more. That's what they say in the United States. I don't know where the story is going on that you get 3 people, you don't have to pay no more. That's not the truth. You only get $2 in the matrix for the first 3 people. That's $6, so how do you? So that's one of the myths that are floating around in the minds of people, and that's causing people to quit. Because somebody told them you get 3 people, and guess what? You don't have to pay no more. And then next month they get their 3 people, and then they're looking not to have to pay, and it's because somebody told them the wrong thing. You hear me? I mean, this is important in recruiting. Tell people the truth, and you'll never have to apologize for telling them a lie. You hear me? That's important. So why is it important to get the first? Why 3 people? 3 people.
Coding bonus.
Huh?
Coding bonus.
Coding bonus? What do you mean? Well, first thing about it, yeah, you start getting a check match or the coded bonus, but then you get your money back.
That's right. And profit.
Hallelujah. How many want your money back?
Yes,
See, keep it. Listen, the quicker you get people, there's 3 things I tell people. If I'm recruiting Miss Marcia and she decides she's going to do business with me, 2 things I'm going to bring to the table. 1, she's got to bring. The first thing is, my aim is, I'm going to help you get your money back.
That's right.
And then my second objective is I'm going to help you eliminate the monthly fee. I've never paid it.
That's right.
Yes.
David, I'm like, I've never paid it. That 59, 69, I've never paid it.
right.
The third thing, she got to bring her why.
That's right.
See, I want to know her why. So when she get ready to quit, I'm going to remind her.
That's right.
I want to know why you started this business. See, you know, when you're recruiting, you got to know people's whys. Not just your why. What's their why? That's important. You got to know their why. And you got to have them to tell you what their why is. Because you got to remind them. I thought you said that. That you wanted to make sure your little girl grew up in an environment where she could have the best. Sometimes you might have to trigger their memories.
Yeah.
You with me? So it's important. You get your money back. The first 3 people, you've got their money back. What's the chances of them quitting now? Think about that. But then also you set a pattern. Because what happens when you go and get your first 3, you know, that what you do, now people are going to feel the energy because you did it.
That's
And they're going to go and get their what? 3.
3.
And so what happens, duplication takes place. Are y'all with me?
Yeah.
Duplication is taking place. Why? Because you go out and get your 3. Now the other thing is this. A team doesn't become a team until you go 4 levels in the matrix. I'm just giving you that, don't 4 levels in the matrix. And a leg is not a leg until you go 8 levels. Now somebody said 7 because they're thinking about the matrix. Let me tell you something. When you get to the point where people are joining your team, you notice that when they join, their number like number 10, number 11, number 12, and I'm like, oh, I used to be like, oh man, because I'm thinking 5, 6, 7, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everybody know why 5, 6, 7?
Yeah.
And $8. Well, I'm coached by the number 2 income earner on vacation. He's my coach. We talk 2 or 3 times a day. Mr. Mark Sermon. He corrected me. He said, Pastor Knox, listen, when you get 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, start shouting. He said, because you're building wealth through the Diamond Belt program. You start seeing people that's number 10, 11, 12. Your business has got some stability. It's called taproot.
Wow.
Are with me? Now, I'm one of these trainers, you can ask me questions in the midst. Anybody got a question so far? Anybody got a question so far?
Yes.
So, yes.
So on levels 10, 11, and 12, what do you get paid on those levels?
No. You don't get paid nothing in the matrix, but you're actually, those people are helping take you towards 300, 500, 1500.
Gotcha.
You got it? They're helping you get that diamond bonus. I love what the Cockers brothers say. Can I say y'all name right?
The Costa, yeah.
The cost is it?
The D brothers. I love what he said last night. He did a great job. He said this is our wealth strategy. So as you're building debt, the other thing about it is that when people fall out, when they cancel or they terminate, after 91 days, the matrix forces.
Yeah.
So those people can move up. And I've heard Donald Bradley and say they were just waiting on day 91.
Yeah.
So certain people can drop out, so people can move up. So you're building debt. You're building, and you're actually securing your business. So don't get all upset about all that other stuff, okay? Don't get all upset because they fell outside of your matrix. So here it is real quick, timing and recruiting. You got it? Any questions? So let's go back. A recruit is not a recruit to win.
4 levels.
Right? A team is not a team until it has what? 4 levels.
4 levels.
And a leg is not a leg until it goes what?
8 levels.
Now, here is the great part about what I'm getting ready to show you. Talk about timing, talk about recruiting. I have to talk about recruiting when you deal with the psychology of recruiting. Now let's talk about activity. Let's talk about activity. And here is David. Y'all got it? Did y'all draw the box? Come on, we're in kindergarten, 3rd grade. Here's a mindset behind it. Y'all ready? The P. P is for potential. As Marcia, here's what's so powerful about this. In this business, we all start out with the same amount of potential. It's called 149.
Wow.
Yeah.
99 pounds.
Yes.
99 pounds. 149 in the United States. Donald Bradley, 149. Mark Sterling, 149. Cedric White, number 3, 149. Trey Harris, 149.
Spencer. Chad Thompson. Chad Thompson.
Chad Thompson, 149.
Spencer Iverson.
Spencer Iverson, 149.
Shaniza.
David just passed Shaniza at 149. Shaniza Dusan, I'm Shaniza's pastor. And so 149. You think about it, all
David
of us,
guilty.
everybody started 149. We all have the same amount of potential. We all start out with the same amount. The Bible talks about how we've been given all the measure of faith. God starts us out with the same amount of faith. Some people grow, some people lose the measure that they get. But the one says, we all start out with the same amount. Nobody pays more or pays less.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm going to do, say potential. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come to this right here. Right here, R. R, Dave, represents results. You know what? Most people want to go from potential straight to the results of Mark Sterling,
Yeah.
of Chad Thompson, of Donald Bradley. This is where we want to go. Bam. Ain't happening. Not happening. Everybody wants to go to potential and get the results, but we're missing a key part. A equals action. See, watch this. It's powerful. Potential has to now, I join, now I got to take what? Action. Watch what happens. And then when I take action, I'm going to get some what? Results. Okay, well, let's talk about actions. But there are some specific actions that you got to do. You got to do result-producing activity. You got to do income-producing activity. You got to do team-building, team-producing activity. That's important. See, a lot of people aren't doing result-producing activity. Result-producing activity means I'm doing something, but I'm not getting paid for it. Right now, guess what you're doing? This is result-producing activity. You're here learning. You're here. When you're doing any type of mindset training, when you're doing personal development, that's result-producing activity. In other words, I'm planting seeds, but eventually it's going to lead to income producing. Scanning social media and you're not posting anything about your business is not result-producing activity. Hanging out with your friends just to be doing it is not result-producing activity. When you're doing result-producing activity, when you have action, that means you're going to manage your time.
That's right.
You're going to manage your time. So you can lose money and get it back, but once time is gone, you cannot get it back. Are you with me?
Yeah.
See, Mr. Sterling told me this is powerful. He said, Pastor Knox, when I first began, I worked 14-hour days for less. Now I work 4-hour days for more. Oh, let me come back. See, you know what we want? We want 4-hour days for more. I mean for less. Well, yeah. We want to work 4-hour days. Right? For more. He said I work 14-hour days for less, 4-hour days
For more.
Y'all hear it?
Yes.
So y'all get it. So that's what, how many people want to work 14 hours to get nothing? I remember when my first 90 days, my sponsor was in Greensboro. He was in Greensboro 14 times, staying in my house. We were having meetings for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I was paying for it. I was paying for it. I was paying for it. I remember we were traveling from Camden, South Carolina. We was on Highway 220, and I put Bishop on the phone. I called Bishop. He didn't know I was calling. I said, Bishop. He says, hey, Apostle, come on. I said, I found the promised land. And I gave the phone to John. David, you just came back from where?
Greece.
That was result-producing activity.
Right.
Because this dude is the king of social media. You know what I love about him? A lot of people complain, well, we ain't got this travel, we ain't got this person, they ain't done this, and y'all fuss about Lorraine and all that stuff. Let that stuff be. You know what David does? Travel!
That's right.
And social proof it.
That's right.
Why you trying to sell something to people you ain't doing?
That's right.
You gotta be a product of the product.
That's right.
I guarantee you, if you're my Facebook friend, I haven't put no pictures out there yet, but boy, here I come in. I'm just like, see some prospects
Self-esteem.
because I'm in London.
That's right.
I'm in London.
That's right.
But you say, they're talking about, we can't fly over here. We ain't got this in our back office. And we travel.
Come on now. Come on
Be
now.
quiet. Travel.
Come on now.
And post that.
All right.
Go do a site visit.
That's right. That's right.
David was doing a site, man, he ain't telling me. He's doing site. I heard his brother say that most of those places that we talk about in the slides, they're his reality.
That's right.
I get mad at him. I'm like, man, he in Dubai. Dude, what are you doing? What is he doing? And he's posting that. And people are seeing
That's right.
that he ain't just talking. See, too many people on social media talk about travel,
Yeah.
but you ain't a being about it.
That's right.
Are you with me?
Yes.
So what's this right here?
Action.
Action, right? So guess what? Potential leads to what? What you gotta do, you gotta take care, you gotta take what? Action. Action is gonna lead what? Results. But guess what? Watch this. Y'all ready? I'm almost finished. B, believe. Wow. See, watch this. As I get results, David, come here. Let's make sure they get a picture so we can document our dog. Watch this. You're gonna be my guinea pig. Okay. You hit national, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you paid the 99, right?
I did.
You hit national, right? But you had to take action, right?
I did.
And after you did that, you took action, you got result, right?
I did.
Now, when you hit national, did your belief go up?
Oh, with Sky.
It was not. Okay, now watch what happens. His belief went up, right? So guess what that did? Caused him to release more what? Potential. Which made him take more what? Action. Which got you more what? Results. Which, oh, now you hit diamond. You hit diamond, the results, you hit diamond, right?
Yeah.
What did that do to your belief?
Oh, hell.
Went straight up, right?
Yeah.
And then that made you do what? Take more trips.
Yeah.
Release potential, right? Took more what? Action. Quit your job, all that stuff. Took action. See what he did? See, why could he quit his job in the beginning? See, there's certain things. See, this is why I call it the psychology of recruiting.
That's right.
See, you gotta first get in the recruiting game by paying the $99.
Yeah, that's right.
Then you gotta take action, and then you're gonna get some results. Then you're gonna get some belief, and then all of a sudden, bam, you hit a regional. And this stuff is like crack. I don't know if I can say crack. Man, next thing you know, I'm right here. We both now looking at national diamond. Woo! 1,500. Now watch this. To hit executive, we had to get 300 people, right? Regional, they tease you. 248. Now national deal, diamond, 1,500. That's 1,000 more people. We gotta take a lot more action.
Yeah.
We gotta take a lot more action. But, oh my goodness, when we take a lot more action, oh, the lifestyle bonus, bam! 5,000 US dollars, how much is that in the bill?
3,403. Yeah, and 33.
Bam! That's just one. Think about that. Wow! now what happens is this. Now here's what's so powerful. Watch this. Watch this. It starts, you start releasing potential. You take action. You get results. It builds your belief, right? Cause you to do what? Release more potential. Come work with me. Gonna take more. You're gonna take more what? Action. Gonna do what? Results. Go what? Believe. Cause you what? Watch what happens. Watch what happens. Okay, we're gonna go around again. Yeah. Potential. Cause you do what? Release more action. Get what? Results. Believe. Now people start seeing you traveling all over the place. Guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna start inboxing you. I wanna take potential. And then I want to take action. And then I'm going to get some results. So what happens, it starts impacting other people. When they start taking action, they start getting results, they start getting belief, and they start releasing their potential. So if you keep doing it, so here's the thing, mind your own business. What I mean by that,
100%.
and mind your own business, mind.
That's right.
Mind.
That's right.
Mind and mind.
Mine.
This is for you.
That's right.
See, I made an 18-month commitment. I told myself, I said, I'm going to stick with this for 18 months. 18 months, I said it. I minded my own business. I've talked to pastors, I had people quit. Don't matter, because guess what we doing? We minding our own business. Mind your own business. That's how you're going to be successful. This is the psychology. Okay, thanks, Dave. Now, can I give y'all another nugget?
Yes, please.
You should. Part of psychology of recruiting. There's two things that's going to motivate people. I'm getting ready to give you something real good. That's going to motivate people to join your business. But you got to know how to do this. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Y'all, you sure?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. People, they make decisions based on, Ms. Marcia, logic and emotions. You can really say male, female.
You're in trouble now.
Watch this. Logic, David, John, is that brain. I hope I spelled that right. Told you I'm not. Brain, emotions, is that heart.
Yeah.
Our problem is we too busy giving people fat. We need to give them feelings. This is fat. This is feeling. I guarantee you, if David just had a scrapbook of his pictures and he's talking to people, they don't care about that people from 9 to 5. The word travel is the most research name. They don't care about the $1 trillion and all that. They want you. They want to feel something.
Yes.
Yeah.
They want to. You got to attach. You got to identify with what's going to move them, and what they're moved by is feeling. They got to see themselves traveling. They got to see themselves making an extra 600 pounds a month, and that's going to be able to make a difference in their household. You have to cater to the emotional side. Because these people right here, they're going to get on your last nerve. They're going to be like, oh, do I need to process this? I need to think about it, give it 2 weeks and all that stuff. It's not, no. You gotta cater to the emotions of people. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Here's another one. People make decisions. This is how we all do it. Pain, pleasure. We're going to avoid pain, and we're going to indulge in pleasure. Here's what happens. If you're recruiting somebody, and if they see pain in what you're trying to get them to do, it's over.
That's right. That's right.
But if they see pleasure, game over. As soon as I saw it, 15 minutes, I saw pleasure. My emotions was in it. I sat there like, where can I take my kids? How much money I could save? It didn't. Now here's the problem. My wife, logic, said to me, you better not go down there and join no business. Well, emotions overrode logic. Emotions overrode logic. I didn't care what she said. I'll fix it later. Now guess what my wife is? My wife is mad. Because she's the number 6 person I put in the business. And she wish she'd have been 1 or 2. Now she emotional. Not like your mom. If I had known what I know now, man, oh my goodness. I'm telling you, here's what in recruiting, guys, this is so important, this is simple. The psychology of recruiting is this. You gotta present this opportunity and don't do everything you can do to not allow people to see it as pain.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me, how do I do that?
I did that.
Y'all gotta get better. Y'all want my information. Listen.
That's right.
Listen. In the sales industry, there's a thing called probing.
Yes.
Find out what they find valuable. Find out what's their why.
That's right.
Find out what moves them, not what moves you. See, it's got to be pleasure for them, not your paycheck for you.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
We got too many people who move by their paycheck and not helping somebody else get a paycheck. So you got to do a lot more listening. You got to talk about things that about you that can relate to them. Because the moment they see pain, I I have to use this on the treadmill or when I'm working out. I hate working out. I really do. I'm not in love with the treadmill yet or the elliptical. I have to trick myself. As long as I think about when I see an elliptical and I feel pain, I'm not going to the gym. But if I think about it and think about me being like 175 with a six-pack, walking on the beach together, my personal trainer, I'm working out with a personal trainer. Oh man, he about made me throw up the other day. The room was spinning around. I'm like, why am I taking this pain? Because I see pleasure.
Yes.
I see pleasure. My wife is saying, "Oh boy, you looking cute." So anything that you see, and see, let me help you with you. Some of you see pain in contacting somebody. That's why you don't contact. You see pain and going to the weekly meetings. That's why you don't go. You see pain in what you say you want. That's why you don't do it. You say you want to be financially free, but you associate that with pain. That's why you don't take the necessary action. See, as long as you see the action as being pain, you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. So here it is. Logic versus emotion. Cater to the emotions. And associate this opportunity with pleasure. With pleasure. It's all about posture. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
It's about posture. But just some quick little tips to help you do what you do. Anybody have any questions? Because I'm finished.